Yep, I'm back, Dragon Each. And what's up, Young? Thanks for the good luck. I'll need it. Hopefully I'll get something going again. My goal is to finish a run tonight, maybe two, I don't know. At least one though. Struggling though to get Violet at a decently quick pace. Yeah. Or if we found a way to get out of bounds after item loss, so we can delay Violet. Save a bunch of time. Because you can skip energy transfer module, we can skip the Alpha Splinter fight, you can skip having to waste time going to Great Temple so we can turn around. That'd honestly be really nice. Every single reroute's pretty much just been cleanup. Nothing major. Like, one of the ways you could completely change the categories is if you semi-routed an early Sanctuary. That would save time over... Oh, that could potentially save time over the current route, but you need a power bomb early to do that, and really isn't one accessible without wasting a lot of time. Yeah, once you like actually enter that room, half chamber B, and the door's locked, but that's it. You can't. The door's locked, and it unloads the rooms that are the room that's connected, that's connected to it, like the room that's before it. If it didn't lock, then, or if it didn't unload the previous room, then you could, as you go into the door, you could lay a power bomb, essentially. Or, no, not even that. You can literally just go from out of bounds, shoot the door, and then transition the room. Have the cutscene happen, and then turn around and leave through the door. Like, through the shot side, like, because you walk towards the door and it'll open because the other side's shot, but the other rooms are unloaded. So you can't do that. Yeah, and you can't get out of bounds. If there was a way, though, once the doors were locked and like that, that first cutscene happens, but not entering the portal. But if there was a way to somehow get out of bounds after that fact, after the doors were locked, and then we came back and reloaded the room, then item loss skip would work in 100%. But we don't really have any room to work with. It's a very small section of the room, like a small circular area. But if you can get out of bounds in there, then item loss skip is possible. Because it should be possible. Hi, Dirk and DF. So DF, I decided I'm not going to do the wall crawl after Boost Guardian anymore. It's not worth the time save and the potential skip of pirates. You can skip the pirates, like, do the pirate fight really fast. If you have the center beacon lit up, and then all you have to do is just kill one of the pirates, and it usually goes to like 1 or 2 locations, so. That's awful. I don't want to reset over this. Nice. I'll see how my violet time is. Why do you keep moving? Stop. God. Did reset, but I don't want to reset again. Tired of resetting. Hey, Edson. Oh my Magoo to you as well. What's sad is I'm still ahead of my PB. That's just pathetic. I think I got a 701 with that. Goes to show you how bad this run is. All because of the fight. Everything before was fine, for the most part. But I got no drops, so yeah. Woo! Now I gotta farm before I even get the E-Tank. Or it's not really a big deal, it's just I have to freaking waste time. You know, I should split for every item. That'd be fun. Imagine actually doing that though, that'd be crazy. I haven't been to Chica in a while. Not since these RTA PB. I had 2 runs in a row to die to Chica. Like 2 runs that got that far that died before Chica. Like they didn't even get to Chica, it just died before it. Literally died. Same spot, pretty much. Okay. That's weird. How did I fall off? Hate this room. Yo, what? Bash. You're done already? Oh man. Dang, dude. Thanks to the raid. Can't rip. Got a 101? Dude. Not bad. Thanks for the good luck. Okay, I just figured it out. I think. We're loading up the temple access room, and it instantly allowed me to play after the fade out. That's what I'll do. Oh yeah, you're ready for it. Hopefully I'll PB soon in this. More than just RTA wise. Hopefully I'll get something faster than a 159 for the end of the year. Jump? Hello? Yeah, I saw that Bash. You did the Findrana's Edge fast? Remember when I tried doing Prime recently? That was fun. By recently, I mean already 3 months ago, probably. By like August or something. Right, if I had to guess, it was August. Hahaha. Funny incident. Okay. You really think I'm gonna do sub hour or try? I know I made that tweet like 4 years ago. But like, come on. Or 3 years ago. Well, almost 4. I think it was. Like, was that really 4 years ago? No way. I mean, it is the only Prime game that I haven't broken the major hour milestone. I've done it for Echoes, I got sub hour, and I did for Corruption, I got sub 2. So Prime's the only one I haven't done surpass the major, like the hours, like the big hour sub or thing. Can't speak. Doesn't mean I'll do it though. All I know what's happening is I'm not gonna enjoy it, and then it's like not gonna feel worth it. Oh, that missed. Rip. Remember when there was an Echoes task in the works, and then then it was just abandoned? Last run actually doesn't suck. Even though the first split did, but whatever. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's just a matter of if it was faster or not. Probably was. Maybe. Potentially. Oh, DF, is that what you meant? Or you can just unmorph and then remorph again? Like that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you should pick up tassing. Yeah, you're gonna task it with the wrong controls. It's an insult. According to living circuitry, it's gonna be done with up equals up, which is the incorrect way to play the game. How is it faster? Oh my god. can't just use R is actually, so it's not fast. Like R doesn't help with that at all. Have to use up. Dang, feels bad. Oh, whatever. Back anyways. And I'm curious how fast echoes could be under task conditions. Probably be really fast compared to RTA runs. Hello? What the what was that? Dude, that was just like, it's like my fastest 101, which I didn't highlight for some dumb reason. Where it was a 101 and then I redid final bosses and then got it 1 hour. Okay, the jumping's become impossible for me for some reason. Okay. That was a crappy wall crawl. Okay. I want to get a run that's good. I mean, this run is so far. Dang, imagine making that cycle. That cycle's fast. I need to do this run faster. I'm just really slow. I mean, it works, so I do it. That was pretty clean, actually. Not a bad start, honestly. This split I could save a ton of time as long as I'm not dumb. I should practice the roll jump here. All the unmorph and stuff, but it's not that big a deal. Like, it's not even the strats that I use that are just a problem. It's more just inability to maintain consistency throughout the whole run. It's a lengthier run. It's not an easy run either. Play well for the whole time. I'll at least get this 158 so I can just like pass this barrier I'm facing. Okay. Please. I actually changed how I do the secret world here. Just temporarily, because I want to see maybe this will be better. What I used to do, at least. That's much better. Turn backwards instead. This is pretty much just down left input. Up 130. I wish there were more wall crawls in this category. Oh, there's a bunch, and there's some that aren't included yet that I'm not doing because they're just really hard, or they don't save a whole lot of time. But more wall crawls would be so cool. But it's like where? That's the thing. Alright, I'm saving time here. For once. I want to say I'm golding. This run's now currently the pace is faster than the original best possible time when I started the run. It's crazy. Going to just not get a power bomb drop though. Although that won't cost me that much time really, in comparison. Like it won't be that bad. Also, I think my son has dropped to a 223. Nice. Nice. Which is pretty awesome. Getting closer to DS time. I think I should set some other goals first before I try to beat DF's time. That's my goal, but... Nice pause. I want to beat Claris' old 156 from like years ago. That should not be hard to beat, honestly. It's not an old route. No. Yeah, that I should definitely beat, and then obviously try to get second place, and then first place. Hey, what's up at work? Okay, I got one instant morph, so... Okay. Like a second per morph, I think, so... L3 is 3 seconds. About. Yo, Azariah. Thanks for the 9-month resub. Welcome back. Enjoy your badge upgrade and your emotes and stuff. Bye, Alpha Blog. It's Alpha Blog will manage. Yeah, Alpha Blog 100% slamming all bosses. Isn't that funny? Caretaker feels nothing because it's just the robot. I mean, what's Caretaker? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I got 2 power bombs before Grapple Guardian. Is this signifying I'm not gonna get dropped later now? That was good lag. That was some lag. Alright, please just give me a drop. That's all I ask. If you don't, I'm not going to be upset. I mean, I'm not going to be as upset as I could be. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being cooperative. This run's looking pretty good. I'm not doing the wall crawl after boost, like I said, because it's not worth it for me. I'm determined. That would suck. You gotta get the expansion to get anything. Ugh. You know, it's nice that the Prime games, they didn't do that. Where you're like, where expansions didn't do anything unless you had the upgrade. Fusion is like that. You get power bombs early through stuff. They don't work until you actually get power bombs. But I think it has to do with the fact that the game is flag based on a lot of flags, and like progression is only flag based. Hey, that would kind of suck. Yeah, fusion. If you try to sequence break, and like to like fight a boss earlier than normal. Say if you want to fight, I don't know, any boss. Say if you were to fight a boss earlier, like out of order, and then you get the X Parasite from the core. Pretty sure it just gives you the previous upgrade or something that you already got. I think it was like with cheats, it was like think the last thing that was collected was bombs. And then they fought Yakuza early, I believe. You know, so like, oh, maybe get Space Jump early or something, and it was bombs again. Oh. One lived. Now you can, obviously, there is that one category that exists for fusion, which is eats the game really fast. But that involves memory corruption. Which is kind of cool, honestly. That they were able to actually break fusion. One charged Dark Boy. So if you haven't seen that run, I'm talking about memory corruption, like the 80% run for fusion, you should check it out. They pretty much play the game normally up to power bombs, and then after that they just, well, they take a save early, and then later on when they play through power bombs, and then they get out of bounds and then do some shenanigans, and then they die, and then when they reload their save, they're spawned near the ship. And if they reload the hallway in between the ship and like the first tall room you climb, very beginning, and then they go left to reload the room, and then when they head back into the hallway room, it's destroyed, and then they head to where the ship is, and it's you can fight the Omega Metroid and end the game. They corrupt the memory to load that flag, whatever. Kinda cool. Nice. Oh. Of course. I feel like a lot of, like, nowadays, like at least more recent times, like a lot of games are getting broken through memory manipulation or something. Like Fusion has that, Wind Waker with the barrier skip, Majora's Mask with Moon Warp, Ocarina of Time is getting stuff, and then with Ace and you know, SRM and whatnot. Yeah, it's like the new way to break games is just you can't break if you can't find a way in game, or normally just corrupt the memory or mess with the memory itself. That'd be interesting. Like, I'm thinking for like at least like Prime, if you were to edit layers to like Artifact Temple is in its final state already, like, you'd still have to go through most of the game. like normally you would currently do. You still need phase on suit and want the beams. Like thinking for Echo is like how broken that would be if you got early Sky Temple. Because you pretty much just need a few E-tanks, Dark and Light Beam, and Screw Attack. Like goodbye everything else. Oh wait, where are you here? Like, it's gonna be really hard to crack the Prime Games layers, but I feel like I think it's impossible is not exactly the best thing to do. You never know. Also, that was really bad. Like anything can happen. I'm sure these Prime Games are coded pretty well with that. I wasn't ready for that. But it's definitely not like I wouldn't say it's impossible because things could be found. Like if there's more than like one type of IS. But the one that we're most familiar with is the spinning IS or rotational IS rather. But apparently there's like a lot of ISs that aren't used, or I don't know. The DCLs really. Like IS is cool and all, but like, come on. I'd love to see like a crazy kind of glitch. Like how would you even go find something like that? Because IS can only do so much. Like if you find a way to manipulate inventory, and that's not that's excessive. That's thinking like OT. But layer manipulation, flag manipulation. I don't know. That'd be a crazy time. Some of these games were cracked that hard. I gotta get hit. Oh, I'm on the wrong side, I think. Yep. That was a lot of dark ammo wasted, but it's fine. More than enough. What? Okay, Chica. I'll wait until you stop firing your crap. Ah, Chica, why do you think you're such a garbage pail on a run like this? Really? Cooperate. Run was fine. Now you ruined it. Just it's done. Thank you. Wow, this is a terrible check. I'm losing a lot of time here. Most likely. Still ahead by a lot, but this is awful fight. I lost like 30 seconds. At least. "31 seconds lost." Ugh. That's rough, but it's okay. It's still good. I got past the hardest part of the run. Oh. Which is Torvis. Torvis 1 is hard. Arguably the hardest part of 100%. Well, I don't have Seekers, so I have to fight him like this. Much slower to have to do one wing at a time, but when you don't have Seekers, you kind of have no choice. Which is why this fight's hard. At least phase 2. Phase 1 is not, because it's just one charge dark and done. But phase 2, you have to do a charge dark and an uncharged dark, so it's a little more challenging. You can't, stun locking is not as easy. Actually, Edson, here's a question for you. Maybe you would have a theoretical question. Maybe you have an answer for. In Prime, if there was a way to skip artifacts, I'm assuming that VMR would have to be done. Would be done. Or ideally would be done. Because why would you bother going Flagra? But who knows? I don't know. Flagra's mostly a cutscene. They're worth the detour, I don't know. Depends if the E-tanks are fast enough. If you can get enough quick E-tanks. Which I don't know if you can. Well, you kind of have to go out of your way for E-tanks. Like, obviously, Main Plaza has one. You can go for... my missile launcher. At that point, it's like, is it... I don't know. I think VMR is maybe more just like the feat of doing it. Like, oh, can you do it? Like, how good are you? Not ever like a, would it be useful? Like a regular run. I wonder how different the route would look without artifacts. If at all different. I don't know why. Maybe. Hmm. Gosh, my best possible time is still 2:24. That's crazy. Speakers. Well, if you LC says if you sit still, it works. It's still an aim at the door, but it's slow. You skip power bombs? No, you, well, wouldn't need them. Would you? Oh, I forgot to shoot the thing. Yeah, no power bombs or no Farfetch'd or labs is kind of weird to imagine. Kind of cool though. Agreed, Caliban. Game is amazing. Ugh. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. What's the Nintendo Ja Ja Ja? Alright, I'm only a minute and a half behind DF right now, by the way. Switched to power dark. Go away. You see, Edson, there's a thing called money that I don't have. Buy some money, yeah. Only that's how it worked. Look on eBay maybe for some money. What the heck was that? Oh. Got turned around. Dude, what is this movement? Just go. You know, Samus turns around to look at the quads. It's so stupid. I don't know. I don't know how much this game costs nowadays. This game since like 2006, 2005. Okay, I'm not gonna go for Grand Abyss. Not worth it. Not worth the 10 seconds if I fail it. Lose like 20. Even though my splits are gonna be kind of screwed up with RTA wise. I hate how finicky these two puzzles are. Like lock on is like really weird, and sometimes doesn't lock on the right thing, like what happened there. Also, I should be getting this E-Tank now, so... There's no point in delaying it. Having low health for no reason. I get right energy filled after screw attack anyways. That's supposed to be a little inaccurate. I think it's gonna show more time loss than actually happened. Because if you go for Grand Abyss, you save time. Well, it saves like 10 or so seconds are like in-game time, but it also cuts out 2 portals, which probably save that part probably saves like 21 seconds or so. 22. Probably 21 seconds roughly, 21, 22, so it's like 30. A little more than 30 seconds if you don't go Grand Abyss. If you want RTA wise. In-game time is just 10-ish. This split was kind of sloppy at the very beginning, but after that it was good. The quad at the beginning was kind of a pain in the neck. But that quad's always annoying, so what else? What's new? Okay. Why did I pause? Yeah, most of this time loss is fake. Just RTA, and there's 10 seconds or so from that, and then however too much time loss from the quad. But yeah, this is still a good run. I'm still already really far ahead. Sometimes you just gotta pause, you know? True. Characters are different, Caliban? Are you sure it's the same game? Could be the quality, yeah. Maybe you're talking about a different Prime game, though. Maybe you're talking about 1 or 3 then? Yeah, quality definitely, because this is component. But that, how finicky that was, it locked on the wrong thing like twice. So just manual aiming is easier. Because probably when you play this game, you probably played it in composite, which doesn't look good compared to this at all. Yeah, I played Trilogy. But either you played a different game, or you just don't remember it because the quality wasn't as good when you played. And likely you're playing on composite, which looks really bad compared to component. It's red. It's RGB and then red and white. RGB for the picture, and then red and white for the audio. The audio channel is the same. It's just yellow is split into red, blue, and green cables. Alright, who's ready for Spider Guardian? Probably the hardest boss to optimize in the game, especially in this category. If Cannonball, it's easy, but definitely the hardest boss in the game to optimize. Oh, one more hit, really? That sucks. Am I missing the cycle? Nope, I'm not missing. I'm missing fast three, I think. Rip. Okay, I missed fast 3. Okay, I get the backup up top. The reason you can hit Spider Guardian from above. Oh, you're thinking of Hunters. Yeah, Hunters is completely different looking. It's on DS. I personally love to see that game remade or a sequel or something to it. Remade with more content or something. But I enjoyed Hunters. Just it was limited by the DS. But the fact that they had a 3D, like a first-person, like actually had a Prime game on the DS was pretty impressive. That ran relatively well. Like that's honestly pretty good. So cool being able to play, like, because I obviously play Prime 1 and 2, it's like, you went left again, or right. Well, quad's coming up, so maybe now? Probably should have done it already. Spider Guardian. This is the second time I've seen Spider Guardian go to the right. Oh, weird. And I still have a few minutes before quad, so like at least 3 minutes. At least 3 minutes, probably more though. Okay, that's fair. That was a good boost. Yeah, for some reason I saw ES as bot, as a word rather, to change. That's weird. Bot spot, are you okay? Dude, please. That was terrible. This split was gold in my PB, and it was really good. I got the key really fast and had a really, really solid quad fight. I'm guaranteed time loss. I mean, already messed up, so. I got back. Beating that is gonna be really hard. 519 is fast. Lol. Yeah, this split's pretty much impossible. Like, not impossible, but really hard to beat. Here's what DF got on this segment. I'm willing to bet it's actually slower. Unless DF's just a god. Oh, grilled sandwich? Well, after Echo Visor, it's pretty much get light suit and start cleanup, so. If you want to go after quad, it's fine. That's probably your best bet. Thanks, Calivan. I don't remember your name for some reason. Heck. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, so I have experience running this, going fast. Or attempting. Sometimes I don't go fast. That kind of sucks, but hopefully I get better drops. Dude, these are crap drops. Please give me please have some ultras. Like, come on, what is this? Missile drop crap. Not cool. Okay, it's better. Not a fan of it, though. Oh, I should get some drops here, so it's fine. Those was really bad drops for phase 1, but it's fine. You're pretty much guaranteed good drops in this phase. I don't know if you can even get missiles from this phase in quad. Just phase 1. Alright, give me good luck. Good, go the right way. What? Quad, you. What the heck was that? How did I not? Well, how did I not stun him? The charge shot. Second of all, how did I miss? Okay, game. Grab that health. Now, please go towards me. Thank you. half good luck. I lost 11 seconds. All things considered, that's not bad. The split was very good in my PB, so... My RT PB. Can't complain. I am 22. If you're wondering. One thing to note about these splits is that my cleanup was very solid. So it's gonna be the harder part of the run. Compare against for sure. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Not perfect. Oh, nice. I think. Alright, I think they died. Anyway, for this part, we actually get to like breathe a little bit. It's kind of nice. So much fast-paced action. Now it's like, whew, breather for a moment. Still, Dark Samus 2. You are? Well, welcome to Twitch. Pretty fun. I feel like the 80 missiles is wrong, but it's not. No, I think the other route had 85. Alright, I have a lot of save on this fight, because my gold is very good, but my PB had an awful fight. So let's see if I get good luck and play well. Alright, good start. Dark Samus, just get stunned, please. Just slow. Why am I keep bonking? Yeah, this fight's going really crafty right now. That was not very good. Every screw attack was a bonk, pretty much, which is not efficient at all. Yeah, you're probably thinking of, if you're thinking of like YouTube, you can drop a follow instead, which is like It's the same thing as subscribing on YouTube. Don't miss content and stuff. Subbing is like a monitor. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Did I just move that? Whatever. This is okay. This is awful. I'm not saving any time here, I don't think. Man. That was awful. Whatever. Still solid run overall. Can't complain. Also, what's up, THK? That's fine. It's the first time I actually failed the puzzle skip. I got nothing out of that. I actually lost. I lost ammo out of that. Okay. Nice. Thanks for popping in. This run's actually pretty good. Yeah, follows are free, but highly recommended if you enjoy the streamers' content. Then you get to see when they go live, and let's turn on notifications for that. And same thing as subscribing on YouTube. It's just better term. And play Golf Clash, yeah. Don't forget your check-ins. I think it's lowercase. Oh wait, is it not working? Hold on. Alright, try it now. There we go. Ooh, 39, nice. Gotta restart it. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that YouTube calls it subscribing, because subscribing usually, well, anything. Subscription implies money. Like, for anything. Yeah, Hunters has that fate on like a lot of portable, a lot of DS and 3DS games. Or they're hard to it's hard to capture those consoles because there's no like official way of doing it, and people don't really make capture cards, especially 3DS anymore. It's like kind of hard to be able to stream those games. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget that hit that bell for that notification. But you can do notifications on Twitch too, but I don't do it. I don't do notifications on YouTube either. I don't care enough. Also, I find it funny. I subscribe to a bunch of people on YouTube. I usually, for the most part, I don't actually check to see if they have new stuff. I just rarely do. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I just watch random videos usually. They're interesting. Nope. I took my time on that because I didn't want to mess it up. I have messed that up and it's slow. I do not play an emulator, no. It's on the Wii with the GameCube disc. Yeah, if you want to be on the leaderboard, you have to run on console. Because emulator has unfair advantage with load times and no lag. Although for in-game time it doesn't matter for lag, but load times it matters. Okay, good. I failed that in my PB. So that's time. That makes up for the slow meet and research missile. Oh, my YouTube's a separate thing. If you want to know when I'm streaming, then you want to hit the follow button. YouTube is where I put my highlights, usually, like my PBs. They're also on Twitch, but watching through Twitch VOD is... watching through Twitch player is not as good. I waited too long on the screw attacks. Alright, let's try to get a second try at least. Come on. The reason I have so much time save on this split, jeez. Okay, that's good. That's unfortunate. But I think my PB failed this once or twice, and main recharge was bad. And also I struggled to get the E-Tank and reactor core, so this runs... I think this... I'm saving time. I hope. I should be saving a small amount of time on this split. Even with those mistakes. Oh, I know I can do it. Being nearly 2 minutes ahead entering cleanup is really good. Yeah, it looks like I'm saving most of this time, so PB was even worse. That's pretty good. Not bad. 18 seconds. Okay, here we go. That was... okay. Clean up. Still have Torvis. Torvis cleanup is the hardest cleanup. Well, no, it's not. It's just easy to lose time. Not the hardest cleanup. But there's a bunch of luck in it though. If pirates spawn. Of course it's full of luck, it's good. Oh, what are you asking, Caliban? Well, it's not at the end of the speedrun, it's just Torvis in general. So once you get grapple, there's a bunch of rooms that can spawn these Dark Commando pirates, and they're random if they spawn or not. Luckily, they didn't spawn here. I believe that's... be nice. 1 out of 3 spawns is pretty good. Only 2 more chances. Oh, Mustache Girl's a lot of luck. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much this game scenario, though. Oh my god, I missed. That's not the first time. Dark Samus 4 skip is, as far as you know, it's random. Like, if you do the screw attack, it's still like, oh, I'll go to the center anyways. Because I said so. And nothing we can do about it. Kind of the unfortunate thing about running this game is that but whatever. You deal with it. Yes. Well, the other option is don't go for it, but that's slow. Losing a lot of time if you don't go for it. Yeah, spin the runs are pretty good, Speranda. Calvin, what's your question? I don't quite understand what you're asking. You're asking something about going fast, but I don't know exactly what. If you're asking if I've put a lot of time into this, yes. First started running this game in 2015. And I've been running it on and off throughout the past 4 years. Yeah, this is not my first play. This is a speed run. You, of course, hit a spawn right there. One day I'll get one boost again. One boost is super difficult to do. Honestly, feels random if you get it, but it's just really precise boost timing. Pretty much, it's not really random at all. If you don't get, you may get screwed like that. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it, Calvin. I respect you for trying your best. Oh my gosh. Only those pirates, Navir. That is one of the spawns I'm not including. Because those ones spawn pretty much all the time. And they are regardless of getting grapple or not. Ones that are tied to grapple. are the ones that lock the doors. But those pirates in the half pipe room didn't lock the doors at all, and they don't care about Grapple Guardian. They literally just spawn. Like more than 50%, it's like 70% of the time they spawn. And usually they're not a problem. You can always kill one of them to be safe. Like, kind of slow. I don't bother. So they can spawn right here, but it's not going to matter if they do. They didn't anyway. Alright, so I'm 1 for 4 on spawns. There's only one more chance they can spawn. And if so, if I don't get a spawn, that'd be insane. Then this Torvus had really good luck. I got the drop from Grapple Guardian, so. It wouldn't be to my benefit if I wasn't patient. You gotta be patient to speedrun, so. Darn. Unfortunate. I couldn't avoid it. Didn't always get them there for some reason. But 2 out of 5 spawns, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Only got 1 spawn and clean up. Dang, so if I didn't mess up Meditation Vista, this could have golded, I had the potential. The gold, I think. Maybe it still can, I don't know. Okay. I didn't even pay attention, honestly. Whoa. Okay, I got really lucky there. I don't know what causes that. Where you just get launched sideways instead of forwards out of the bomb slot? I didn't know what to do there. Like, Oh, wow, I'm saving time. Go. Almost a gold too. Oh, so imagine if that's because I had good luck. Also, that was lucky that happened in the fight. Only got 1 pirate spawn, which helped. Like, if I didn't fall in Meditation Vista, this would have been a gold. Crazy. Alright, time for the hard part of Torvus cleanup now. Upper Torvus is easy. Lower Torvus is where it's hard. Actually hard. Two rooms back to back of hard strats, so. Well, the second one's not hard, it's just the secret world, but yeah. Nice, got it. You have very little room for error there. Make the cycle. Feels so good to get it. Welcome back, Orc. Hello? Okay. First try, nice. That strat is so much better than the other strat. So consistent. Nice, this is a good split. Ooh. This is a good split. This is gold potential. Well, it's a morph ball tunnel, so. Although not every morph ball tunnel has a secret world. That's the thing to note. Some just don't work. Either because the collision surrounding the tunnel is just bad. Do an Agon like that. It's just convenient that most do. Like pretty much all of them do, except for like a few. Get the swag boost. Boom. Got it. Bomb skip. Let's go. Save one whole second. I thought the only reason I was failing that was because I was boosting too late. Like the bomb slot skip. So stupid. Little error like that causes you to fail it every time. Oh my gosh, this is massive, massive gold. Holy crap. The frick, dude? What's nice is that you go into this cleanup afterwards. The Sanctuary cleanup is like the break between Torvus and Agon cleanups. There's nothing hard about this segment. There is nothing difficult in this segment. It's nice to have a breather segment in between. Cool butt, nice. Oh god, I'm scared now, actually. I'm afraid of Dark Samus 1. Shouldn't be. But it's on my mind now. And soft lock on that fight with Annihilator if you're not careful. Now I'm like... Should I just not go for it? The alternative is use the power bomb. Slower, but safer. Probably a few seconds. Like, it's not like it's another shot's risky, it's just that I have soft locked on it like 3 times. Something about going too slow with the Annihilator shots, like, causes a problem. And then, like, the fight ends, but it doesn't load, like start the cutscene. So you're stuck with a white screen and you can't do anything. Yes, that is correct, Navir. Go bomb. I mean, I haven't soft locked in a bit, so maybe I could do it. I don't know. I just don't want to throw this to that. Like, yeah, it's not throwing it. It's just I don't want to have a run where that just happens. All right, Zach. Thanks for lurking. Have a good night. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm just scared for this run. I don't want to lose it. I mean, Dark Samus 4 skip could screw me too, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. And that's out of my control. Might as well just go for it with the Annihilator strat. Who cares? Like, it's not guaranteed. Like, it's just... It's happening before. That's why it scares me. It's nice that this segment exists, so even though it's really boring and easy, it's nice that it's here, because it splits up cleanup. And you can relax after Torvis before you do the big cleanup, which is Dagon. Alright, so the strat I came up with is use Annihilator. And then don't go into the room so far. Just don't even like move, just walk. Yeah, what should I do? I'll ask you because you're here. I go for the Annihilator strat and Dark Samus 1 and hope I don't soft lock. I'm afraid of like losing the run to that. And it won't crash, right? As long as I just do like the 80%. Actually, it shouldn't crash because it's the same room. I'm not starting it from the wrong room. Yeah, I'll just do that. Only a few seconds anyways. I think my missile count's fine. 175. Yeah, it's had me 3 times though, so that's why it's like, just knowing about it just bothers me. I do want to figure out how to avoid it though. It definitely has to do with being slow. Oh, it's not too slow, because if you're too slow, then Dark Samus will just immediately go to second phase. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing another strat. Yeah, it's not that much slower anyways, like a few seconds. I'll just play it safe. I'll just mess with it and see what's up with it, maybe. Off. Yeah, it pretty much is. I mean, it's not, it's like a few seconds faster. Dang it. Didn't get the roll jump. It's fine. I'd probably say this is the hardest cleanup part of the run, because you have to do so much. Especially if you're being optimal, you have 2 extra wall hurls, which I'm not doing. Which save small amounts of time, but are faster. But also can be risky, especially the first one. Oh, first one's not risky, or the one of them is not risky, it's just stupid to get out of bounds. That one will be right here. I'm not doing that. This is probably the hardest cleanup segment, or section of the game. Actually, wasn't that the case in Prime as well? It wasn't Chozo cleanup the hardest part of cleanup? Kind of funny, the first area is actually the hardest. Oh, and same thing in Prime 3. Burrito cleanup's the hardest. But the first main area is like hardest cleanup. And mostly because they do it all at once. Actually, or yeah, you pretty much do it all together, all at the end. That always scares me. No matter how many times I do that, it scares me. Pizza. In-game time is like 2. Is it 2? Shoot, I don't even know. Virus has it though. $240. 6? No, that's 100. 246. I don't remember. I have a 154. Or no, 254. No, 250. Yeah. 242. Oh yeah, I forgot. 242. Yeah, Claris is stupid fast in that game. Wait, what are you doing? This is old strat. Nice old strat, dude. Oh yeah, I'm like 30 seconds behind DF. If Trilogy was exactly the same as GameCube in terms of tricks and everything, nothing was patched out, yeah, it'd be faster. 4 seconds behind DF? No, it's like 30. Oh no. Oh yeah, it is 4 seconds, right? Yeah, because Emperor... Where were we gonna... I somehow got screwed out of a 2 cycle on the body. I don't know how, but I did. Dumbest thing ever. But yeah, it'd be faster. 1 could spring ball and 2 because loads. Although Corruption I think might be switching to RTA. Oh, potentially would be. If people actually talk about it. At least that's the last thing I saw in the Discord. That was like earlier this month. Like Hazel mentioned it. Uh-oh. The Corruption should be RTA. Because it'd be die. But I'll be fine with, honestly. Although I would lose out on my cool in-game time saver strats. Where you talk to NPCs while the rooms are loading. I'll miss those strats. But honestly, it wouldn't matter. Which is good stuff patched in. What do you mean? I wouldn't expect them to patch more things that are busted in Trilogy. That's what you're asking? I mean, it's probably just gonna be Trilogy. I doubt it. They're probably just gonna take Trilogy and make it an HD port. They wouldn't waste time with other stuff. But they'll probably just do Trilogy, and then maybe the only change they'll make is have an option for like a regular control scheme, which I doubt they would do, but I use gyro. I'll probably have an option for gyro, or use gyro or something. It's probably gonna be very similar. It's gonna be different because, you know, different controllers, but they're not gonna like redo the whole game for that. Not worth their time. Oh my word. Get down there. Well, yeah, they're known for that, but they're not gonna patch Trilogy because Trilogy on the Wii U is exactly the same as Wii. Especially if they're working on Prime 4, then they wouldn't waste time working on patching more out of Trilogy. Like, no one cares about Trilogy stuff. Like, no one's gonna care about, like, if they still care about the glitches and stuff in the Prime series, then they're like the original 3 Primes, and they have their priorities wrong. But they're probably gonna just release Trilogy so people who haven't played the Prime games can play them. and so people so people have something to play like Prime related before it comes out. Like they're not gonna waste time with trying to fix things. Like that'd be stupid. That would be really dumb. What? Oh god. No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Pretty sure it was like initially leaked like forever ago, like, on a Best Buy website. Like I'm like that. Like it was like a trilogy with like a Switch box. I don't know. I don't think it's a question of if Trilogy HD is gonna happen, like a re-release on Switch is gonna happen. I do, Diaz. Yeah, I don't think it's a question of if they're gonna do it. I think it's a question of when it's gonna happen. It'd be silly for them not to do it, considering how many people probably didn't play the Primes and maybe want to try it, and for fans who want to play the Primes again. I don't know. Definitely be a missed opportunity if they didn't go with that path. Not a great segment, but I'm still barely losing time. Maybe young. I mean, of course I'm gonna buy it. I would buy Trilogy again, even though I bought it on Wii. Or, I didn't buy it on Wii, it was a gift. But I bought it on Wii U. And I'll probably buy it again on Switch. Well, dude, butt spot, why? Yeah, butt spot, you should do Onyx. What are you doing? Dude, imagine if someone actually was able to get butt spot to react to, like, actually type the Onyx command. That would be hilarious. Well, there's probably people that still haven't played it, so I wouldn't, you know, it's not impossible. There's people who are new to the series. That's what I'm more referring to. I mean, it always shocks. Nice. Shocks me and say, "Oh, I've never played a Metroid game." Like, what? Come on. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, Buttspot's going ham right now. Sometimes it just doesn't react to anything, and sometimes it's just like anything it sees, it's like, oh, I have to respond to it. Or I have to make my own message out of it. Really weird. Well, I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about like people who say like, oh, I've never played a Metroid game before. Like, come on, where have you been? Have you not played a single game? A whole bunch of good titles to choose from. Pretty much like most like, I don't know, just like what? Kind of crazy, but I guess it's possible, you know. You haven't even played Samus Returns. What are you talking about? The only Metroid game I haven't beaten is Federation Force. I don't think I ever will. Mostly because playing it single player is not a fun experience. Like, that game is designed to be played co-op. Like, it's not meant to be played single player. I mean, you can, but it's like, it's much harder and it's not as fun single player. I don't hate the game, I just don't like it that much. It feels not interesting to me. Pretty boring. Pretty much a generic sci-fi shooter. Pretty much, that's all it is. Nothing going for it, really. I guess so. Like, I bet you if if they didn't have Metroid slapped on it, it would have sold better. Like, it's definitely not a bad game. It's just there's nothing about it that screams Metroid. Besides, we'll use characters from the universe and you see Samus, and there's some things like they're like weapons, I guess, they're in the series from the series, but it's like besides that, like, I don't know, it's hardly Metroid. You know what? It's not like there's exploration, but it's not, or not really. It's not the same thing at all. I'm glad, Sparanda. Games are fun. Alright, one more wall crawl. Final wall crawl to run, everybody. Hey, first try. I was failing that a bunch in runs and in practice. Okay, I have to use the map. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Map's the backup, and it's like it's like a few seconds slower. For first Metroid game. Honestly, it's hard to tell. I want to say Metroid Prime, but Fusion I also played around the same time, so both? I tend to lean towards Prime being the first I played. And Prime was the first one I beat, I think. Or was that Fusion? Yeah, I don't know. They're both like we're similar time. Alright, not too far off gold, not bad. Alright, so from here, this split's like nothing hard about it. Gotta stay strong and have a good ending. Have good final bosses. Logro is impossible. Couldn't find Charge Beam when I first played Prime. Somehow. I never beat Flagra until like a year later. At least. Maybe 2, I don't know. A long time later. But I'm honestly, my most memorable moment in Prime, I'm playing the first Prime, was beating Omega Pirate for the very first time. I remember I was stuck on that fight for a long time. And then when I finally beat it, I was shaking so bad. Yeah, I distinctly remember that. And I was like, what, like 8? 9? Probably 8. When I beat Prime. 8 or 9, I don't know. I can never get enough height for that. Before I finish this run, it's like 159. Hello? That'd be so stupid. Alright, kill all Metroids. Except for that one. Get to live. Lucky. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh, I hope Dark Samus 4 doesn't happen. That's the only thing left. $100%. I love how we don't dupe anymore because we actually get the true confirmation there. The actual confirmation we got everything in the right location. Oh my, what the heck. Thank you, Whiskers. No, there's no more duping. No need to dupe anymore. You can still do it, but like, it would actually make Alpha Splinter worse. Because you get a missile early on. You wall crawl to item loss room and then you get the bomb the thing blocking the tunnel, the missile, and then transition the room, and then after item loss you get the missile. Saves time having to backtrack there later after Dark Missile Trooper. And at that point, you have 10 missiles after launcher, so there's no point in duping. You want to get a double missile drop for Alpha Splinter, like after you fight the little splinters. And if you had 15 missiles, that would not be good. You have to waste missiles then. Wouldn't save time anymore. I think it's about 10 to 12-ish. I don't know the exact timing. Faster than duping. Thanks, Orc. Stupid Inglets. How'd you not die during the power bomb? Heck. This sucks. Dude. Oh my god. Who thought this was a good idea to have Inglets? Honestly. Thanks for jumping, dude. Appreciate it. Cool. Way to lose a lot of time on the final boss. Nice game. Thanks. Oh my god! Please! Of course, I gotta happen to get the word. Like, he has to jump. I don't think jumping's faster. I heard it was. It's not fast. No way it's fast. It screws you over because you can't like do anything. Sure, you could screw attack, but then everything's messed up. 80, so I gotta do 55. No, it's probably, this could have been a probably 155, but tempering. Wow, what a piece of crap you are. Actually a piece of crap. There goes 156. Ignore my missiles. This is disappointing though. This is actually disappointing. Like honestly, I hate the fun. I hate the end of the run. It's so like trash, honestly. You can lose your run to like to garbage. That's not even your fault. Like, this could have been 156. Now it can't be. Nice. I'm not happy. I lost a minute to final bosses. That's amazing. What a good ending to a good run. Of course it would be. It would be a run that was this good. I had to lose a minute to final bosses. I do DF, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, if those final bosses were fine, I would have... I probably could have gotten 156, 155, potentially? Depending how low the 159 is, but... Now I don't even think it's a 156 anymore. That's awesome. Empering had a jump. Like, why? And then my screw attack just missed somehow, multiple times. Well, I'm not as happy about this run anymore. This was such a solid run. Oh well. I'll be right back. No, we're not been fast enough here. Screw deck's the fastest. That's screwed. And then Dark Samus was crap. Like it was dodging, like pulling up the barrier for missiles, and all of a sudden just stop. Just nah. Well, it's at least a 157. I hope. Well, I broke the curse at least of 159, but yeah, phase 2 is terrible, and phase 3, I don't know why he jumped. Like, so dumb. Random. And then 2 is just stupid because the inglets just spawn and then just ruin everything. Dark Samus was going well, and the skip was going well until it just decided to not die. I was like, wow, actually I have a good Dark Samus 4 skip, and then no. That sucks. That most of my time, like, this run was so good. Dude, this was so good. Like, I hate how the last thing you have to do in a run in this game can be like completely out of your control. Like, it's so stupid. I mostly got it, but I still got centered. I got centered with like about a quarter left. Yeah, let's give it 155. That's sad. Well, maybe not 155. Well, no, it could have been. No, it definitely could have been 155. Definitely could have been. That would have been insane. So this is probably just a 157. That's so stupid. Maybe I got lucky and I got 156. I doubt it. Oh, okay, I feel a little better. Let's go, dude. I feel better. Oh my god. It actually happened still. Oh my. So then that could have been a 155. That literally could have been a 155 if I didn't get centered or didn't have bad bosses. That's insane. That's so stupid. Seven minutes to go to tie DF. Fog. Let's go. Feels good to actually see a new. Feels good to see that. Finally broke the 159 curse. I only had a 159 for about nearly 3 years. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. That was